This is my experience on a Disney cruise with no kids. It's also my first time on a cruise at all, so it's all new to me. When you first pull up, there's an area they will assign you to so that you can drop your bags off so that they can take them to your room. Then you go park in the parking garage, which I wish was complimentary, but you do have to pay. Now, this is where the waiting begins because there are a few lines that you have to go through before you can actually get on the cruise. They do assign a boarding time slot for you, so that's when you would arrive to start the boarding process. This is when you'll show all of your documentation, go through security, all that good stuff, kind of similar to if you were taking like an international flight. Now, at this point, I've seen tons of families, lots of kids, and as someone without them, I can say it's not feeling like daddy daycare. Right before you get on the cruise, you can take a picture before you go on board. There's a help desk in case you have any more questions. And there's also a 3D model of the ship so that you can take a look at what it's like before you actually get on it. Right before you walk on board, somebody's going to ask you how you'd like to be introduced, and they make an announcement over the microphone, and you are welcome onto the ship. The entrance feels very grand. Like, look at all the staircases. I feel like I'm in a castle or something. And I believe this is the Disney Wish, which is the newer ship for the cruise line. Once you make it to your stateroom, that is where you will find the key and your luggage, depending on what time you dropped it off before boarding. You have to stick the key into that little white thing in order to turn light on, otherwise you'll be in the dark. Now, the first thing that crossed my mind is, what if somebody takes my key and this is not their room? But I guess trustworthy people ride on Disney cruise ships. So we have the basic stateroom, the one that has no windows, and it is pretty small, but I would say they use the space really well considering the size. The bathroom looks really modern and is very well lit, but again, it's not enough for two people to fit in at once. I love that outside of the door, it has a full-length mirror because sometimes even hotels don't give you full-length mirrors. Like, people trying to see their whole body. If we had a child, we would definitely need a different type of room. I love that there's an actual vanity where I can sit and get ready. The chair tucks very nicely underneath the table, and the lighting is bomb. Because there isn't a ton of storage in the bathroom and not a lot of drawers, I use these shelves for all of my toiletries, and I was able to tuck my suitcase underneath the bed. Now, there are no irons in the room because the ship has a whole laundry facility. You can go in here, you can wash your clothes, dry your clothes, and you can even iron your things. I think it will be more convenient in the room, but it's really nice. Now it's time to set sail, so come back for part 2.